Hey Chris, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing way better than good, Diana. How are you doing too?
I'm doing pretty good too, thank you.
Super.
Chris, so we are in tax season, and that means that tax refund is coming. So, what are the three best uses for the tax refund? Why don't we talk about that?
Sure. And I'm glad that you said best use because we can use our tax refund for anything. We can use it to buy a dog, to get a ticket to Alaska, Jamaica, to shop, to party. They are all good. But I believe that the best use of the tax refund is to put it into an investment account. If you cannot put all of them into an investment account, just a portion of it into an investment account to begin the path of wealth creation. Diana, let me ask you, who on this earth wants to work for money until death?
I don't think anyone wants to work for money, Chris. I think we'd all like it more if money could work for us.
Yes, everybody wants money to work for him, her. But the reality is that we are now working for money. So the follow-up question is, how long do we want to keep working for money? Or Diana, how long do we want to exchange our strength and time for money? Warren Buffett said, if you don't have a way, or if you don't have an investment account to make money to work for you, you're going to work for money until you die. The best way to make money to work for you is to have an investment account. Investment account gives you the opportunity to make money to work for you instead of you working for it. And Diana, let me say this. Money can work for you 100 times more than you can work for it. Money can work for you 100 times more than you can spend it. So I encourage you to use part of your tax refund to put it into an investment account to make money to start working for you.
Yes, you're right, Chris. I mean, an investment can give us an income for life. And investment, I guess, can also give us control of our money by, let's say, driving the car that we want. Or I think, Chris, that an investment is the only way to have that dream life, that we all desire.
Yes, you are right, Anna. Yes, money will give us the opportunity to live our dream life. But the issue is that our people give themselves a bunch of excuses to procrastinate until later in life when their life is almost over. Then they start to think about investment. You see, Dana, you know this. Every investment takes time to grow. And the earlier you start to invest, the sooner money can work for you and gives you the opportunity to retire earlier. So there's no a better time to invest than right now. Now that we have the strength, now that we have the paycheck, now that we are getting a tax refund, it's a good time to start investing. A little that you can, even if you can't put all of them, just a portion of it. And by God's grace, we are getting child tax credit. Why don't you put a little of the child tax credit into an account to create an investment for her future, his future, or to open a college fund account for your children, just using a portion of the tax credit that you are getting from the tax refund. So then I believe the first and number one way of using your tax refund is to put it into an investment account.
Yes, and I completely agree, Chris. And then number two, best use of your tax refund is to use it to build a strong credit. So here in America, the easiest way to create wealth is by building that strong credit. With the strong credit, we can get a good amount of cash and use that cash to purchase security equity. Then, with that security equity, Chris, what we can do is leverage it and get another good amount of cash, put it together with the good credit to purchase a property. So, what would the property be good for, Chris? Well, we can eventually rent out that property, and there we would have a passive income. So, anyone who follows these steps before they know it, they're already having two investment vehicles that is bringing an income into their life.
Wow, Diana, that's the secret right there. The secret that the rich have used to create wealth, using the debt to make money, using strong credit to create wealth. It's so unfortunate that our people only think about good credit as a way of saving on interest rates. So if they have good interest rate, they don't see the benefit of having good credit again. Well, it's true. Good credit will give you the opportunity to save on interest rate, will help you to save money on car insurance, will help you to save money even on your life insurance, or will help you to buy or refinance your dream house. But these are all about 20% of the benefit that good credit bring you. The ultimate goal of having a good credit or building your credit or repairing your credit is to create wealth. And as Dana has explained, there is no better way to get the money to create wealth than using strong credit. And then number three best use of tax refund is to pay off a bad debt. And a bad debt is not necessarily mean a debt of high interest rates such as 20% interest rate. No. The fact that a debt has a 20% interest rate doesn't necessarily make it bad.
Okay, Chris. So if the high interest rate is not what's making the debt bad, what is bad debt?
Sure, I personally defined a bad debt as a debt that costs you more than the returns it brings you. For example, then I look at it this way. If you have a loan or a debt that has an interest rate of 20%, and that debt brings you a return of 10%, such a debt can be considered as a bad debt. But if you have a debt or a loan that costs you 20% and is bringing you a return or profit or a gain of 90%, I think such a debt is not a bad debt, but rather a good one because it's bringing you returns greater than it costs you. So when I talk about paying off a bad debt, basically I am asking you to go through all your debt and ask yourself which one is costing you more than the return is bringing you. Most of us have debt that bring us no return. We are only using that debt to buy food, to do things that don't bring in any gain, any profit at all. Such debts are considered to be bad. But those that are bringing you more money is what to be considered good. So use part of your tax refund to pay off any debt that is not bringing you return, or the return is far less than how much you are paying on the interest.
Well, that is some great advice. Thank you, Chris. And thank you for everyone who's joining us. If you like what we're sharing with our community, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll be able to stay informed in other topics like this. And also go ahead and share this video so that others can also receive the information. Right, Chris?
Oh, yes, we want our people to be highly educated when it comes to finances, and we cannot reach everybody. So please, the best way to help us to reach our people, to keep them educated about finances, investment, credit, insurance, and those things, is to subscribe and share. So you believe that you do it for us as we try to keep our community informed.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you, Diana.
Folks, your tax refund or paycheck may not be as big as you want it to be, but wealth creation does not require you to have a whole lot of money before you can begin. Any amount that you have, we can guide you to choose the best investment vehicle. Or if you need a college fund account for children, or you need to repair your credit, we can help you. Together, we can break off the shackles of financial hassles.